Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome back to Far Harbor, ladies and gentlemen. The newest release DLC for Fallout 4. In the last episode, we met, said that weird. We met old Longfellow, who's standing in front of us. Let's take a look at our quests. We have a bunch of them. We have Blood Tide, eliminate the feral ghouls. We have Hull Breach, get power tools. And we've got Living on the Edge, optional help the Mariner, optional help Cassie Dalton, help the citizens of Far Harbor, which is interesting because that's what both of these things are, but there's a separate quest. And then we also have Walk in the Park, go to Acadia with old Longfellow. Now, if I was playing this off camera, I would do these two first, and then complete this one, or see if it branches out. But, just so we get a foothold in this DLC and see what we're dealing with, I'm going to deactivate that, and we are going to do this one. Again, this rogue robot is just bugged. I've done it like 3 times. But it will not go away. So go to Acadia with old Longfellow, who, like I said, is standing in front of us. And that's exactly what we'll do. I'm not sure exactly where old Acadia is. He did say it was at the top of a mountain.
Tracks, fresh ones, trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Yeah, let's just stay stationary as we are soaking in all of this radiation. Can we see the trappers up ahead? We can. We can definitely kill this guy from here. All it's going to take is one solitary bullet to explode his face, just like that. They are all alerted, but we are still in sneak. Looks like we can only see one for now. We've got at least 2 more to go. Ah, hello there. Now, how does that make sense? We have a clear shot. Am I missing something here? Looked like his torso was more out in the open than his head was. And like I said in the last episode, I would imagine the rads are not going to be doing too much to us. What is going on here? Can we just not hit him? Is he behind the wall and Bats is lying to me? I feel like that's the case. But even though the radiation damage is very minor, as I predicted, would still like to get out of it as soon as possible, obviously. Oh my god, stop making me look like a fool, dude. Jesus, I missed like every single shot there. What a great shot I am. Alright. Who's over here? Legendary enemy has mutated. Well, it'd be great if I could see where this guy was. Most of these guys have been pretty easy so far. There you are. Hi, how's it going? And you still die in 1 hit. Even though you're legendary, you have an incendiary raider left arm, 30% chance to ignite melee attackers once every 20 seconds. Sounds pretty cool, but it's very, very, very hard to find something that I'll actually use. So we're not taking any radiation damage now. And we're sort of in the fog.
Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
You have no idea, old Longfellow. I could literally kill everybody that you know without even taking a scratch. Hey, that's the line from the trailer. How much farther do we have to go, old Longfellow? I'd really like to get out of this fog, even though it's only doing like 1 to 2 rats per second. More trappers, huh? Where are they? I'm only seeing you, old man.
We stick to this. We ain't game trails, crisscross. Gotcha.
Oh my god, can you make up your mind? Oh, hi there. Random feral ghoul appears out of nowhere. And is quickly dispatched. What's next is we keep moving, old man. Let's go. Deeper into the fog. I wonder if you get more radiation if the fog is thicker. Would make sense. Oh, and it's jumped up to 3. So looks like I just answered that question. What do we have up here? I'm gonna assume that thing is not friendly. It's called a vicious wolf. Perfect accuracy. There's no T in accuracy. Just like that shot as well. And now you guys see why I'm on the MLG, Phase, Optic, whatever it's called, Call of Duty, no-scoping, professional team. You like them puppies? No, I don't like those puppies. No, they attacked me. It's nice to see that Bethesda NPCs still do that horrible, horrible thing where they just constantly stop. What in the world?
They usually stick to the deep fog. Lest we steer clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to assume the crawler is that Chorus-looking enemy from the trailer.
I was a young lad, no higher than you and me. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable and started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
But as I was going to say, if you look at the crawler, I think he called it, from the front, it looks more like a praying mantis. I've actually got a thumbnail just ready when we find our first crawler.
Something else here.
Looks like we got a couple of gulpers. I would not be surprised if you could use old Longfellow. Oh, come on, bats. Come on now. Oh, man, there's a lot of things out here. Looks like they're fighting each other, though, so we'll throw some grenades their way. You guys can have those. I don't need them. And, let's see. We've got another legendary enemy here. This one's a legendary Mirelurk Razor Claw. What else is new? You can have a critical. Lots of legendary enemies appearing all the time because I'm above level 50 now. This is like the only enemy it does that for, man. Actually, the Mirelurks were kind of like that too, especially in Fallout 3, I remember. It was really tough to be able to hit their heads. Okay. Let's just check what this legendary enemy has. Charged boxing glove, 10% chance to deal 100 electrical damage on a successful block. Pretty terrible. At least that's how it sounds. Any magazines on these park benches? Pretty sure they have to be actually tied to locations, so probably not. You ready, old man? Come on, you can do it.
Got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
Yeah, they don't scare me. I'm really glad I changed the HUD color. Oh my god, just constant combat. This is a bit much for even Fallout. I mean, geez, we've already fought like, what, 3 groups of enemies? Oh, and there's a lot of rads over here. I wonder if we can damage old Longfellow. I don't really care. Wow, that didn't even kill the Feral Ghoul. Okay. We good? This is just tedious at this point, Longfellow. Like, I'm not even breaking a sweat. I can kill all of these things. Anything else that you can throw at me. I know that you're not specifically throwing them at me, but like, come on. Come on now. Is there always this many enemies when we go up the mountain path? Let's put our sniper away.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Great haircut she has. Wow.
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
So I actually would have always pressed B on that. It's just usually in Fallout 4 when you press A, it continues the dialogue. It doesn't agree to something. I mean, it does agree to something, but not mainly regarding big choices. So maybe you just have to go to Adam eventually. It feels like a big part of this DLC that wouldn't be optional. You actually have to do it. But I'm definitely not religious in real life, and my characters usually aren't religious also. So, really regret saying yes to that, but we'll see how that turns out.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Kind of looks a bit like Father, doesn't he? Okay, so I'm not sure if I actually said this or not during this episode, but I did get the feeling that old Longfellow could be your companion, and I was right. He can be your companion, and you also unlock a workshop near his cabin. But I'm a lone wolf, so we're going to deny him our company. Optional help Captain Avery. What quest does that tie into? Oh, so this one just constantly updates with various NPCs that you can help. Okay. So yeah, we'll save all the side ones for later just to see if I want to do it or not. For now, we'll just continue on the main quest. Where you belong, talk to the leader of... I keep wanting to say Arcadia, but it's Acadia. Obviously a reference to Arcadia, I would imagine, considering there's some religious ties with the children of Adam in this DLC. And I'm not sure exactly what Arcadia is, but I know it has some religious ties as well. Alright. So, as I assumed, I imagined that the leader of Acadia was going to be that synth that we all saw at the end of the trailer.
You know,
This man right here.
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you, as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
What? Now this took a turn.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
The first memory we have. Okay, so I'm actually a little flabbergasted here because I did not expect this DLC to take this turn. But it's such an interesting concept that you, the main character, are actually a synth the whole time that I've never really. I'm surprised that it's never come up in my brain. It's also surprising that we don't have an option for an earlier memory.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone. We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I wonder if Faraday is a reference to Daniel Faraday from Lost, because I have been getting some Lost vibes from this DLC a little bit. And also, this DLC takes place on an island, and Faraday was one of my favorite characters.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, DiMA. I'm in the Institute.
That's quite an admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm not your enemy. I only wish to live here, in peace, with my people. As a scientist, can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be. All you have to do is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us. Don't tell them we're here.
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people would return to the Institute peacefully.
I appreciate the offer. I do, actually. No one wants bloodshed, but we can't go back. And I'm not going to hide. If you want us, fine. But we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence. Consider my offer. Don't say anything. What have you got to lose? Now, did you need anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Now, before we end this episode,
Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
I do want to see if we can take him up on his offer.
To you.
You know me.
Did you need anything?
I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Looks like we don't have a line of dialogue towards it. I definitely did not want to let the Institute know that these synths are here. This character does everything that he feels is right. And yeah, I would totally let these people live here peacefully. But it looks like he's not giving us that option again. So we just won't tell the Institute, I guess.
should get going.
Of course.
I like this guy. I like this synth. I thought he was going to be like an antagonist. Maybe he still could be. You never know. But he's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll continue on in the next one, and I will see you guys there. Bye-bye.